So we've just checked in, we're in the room, do a little tour. I am a bit messy at the moment, I've just been driving for about 5 hours and it's quite hot. Yeah, there's a lot of construction going on, so we'll see how it goes tonight. Obviously we'll see how comfortable the bed is, we'll see what the noise is like. The price was $590 for the 3 nights, that's what, $196 per night. But I did use some Expedia points, brought it down to $482, so $160 per night. There is an event on here in this building this weekend, which is why we're staying in this particular location. We're here for my wife. She's got a gala event on for the community that she's in on Instagram. So we're staying here for that. But you know, it looks like a nice spot. It is close to the beach. Not sure if we'll get a chance to go there that often. We might maybe go once. We've got an event on tonight, and then the gala tomorrow night, and then a brunch on Sunday, and then we're heading down to a friend's house in Currumbin. But yeah, I'll have a look at some other areas, maybe have a quick look at the lobby, get some footage. The pool is out of action, it's under construction. There is a sister hotel apparently that you can go and use the pool there, but they did say it was a 10 to 15 minute walk. So I'm not sure if we get a chance to do that, but we might be able to pop down to the beach. So we're at the QT, and this entire place is basically under bloody construction. So they've booked a gala here, and I guess when they booked it, it was all good, but I'm pretty sure when we booked just after the gala was announced, and the hotel already said that the pool was definitely out of action, so I think it would have been pretty clear that there was construction going on. But yeah, we're down in the car park. Parking's not too bad, $10 per night, which is pretty reasonable. I mean, maybe not for the Gold Coast, but compared to Melbourne, places like that, most hotels we've stayed at, $10 is pretty reasonable. I saw online it was $8 a year ago. It's gone up. So you got to get an elevator to the ground floor, and then a separate elevator up to the rooms. But once again, elevators are under construction. We always have issues with elevators everywhere we go. That noise is the esky. This is the lobby, which we'll have a look at later. This blue thing here is the one that's under construction. And we're on level 4, and when we get up there you'll see a lot more construction going on, and our room happens to be right near the service elevator as well. Oh, and that's Kylie. So yeah, you have a look at all this construction when we come out. I'll go first.
So what do you need to do?
I'm going to configure the TV.
What with? I'll be taking it. Do you use the existing boxes?
The construction is at the other end of the hallway. But down here to the right, service elevator. And then we're just here. Got these little fobs to open the door. And if we walk through, it's not a huge apartment, but the main area where you've got the bed and living area is actually, it is quite massive here. So you got your bedside tables, you got your bed. Over this side, there's a chair and a desk where I've got my laptop. You got your TV, a little table over here, another bedside table, my suitcase and stuff, another chair there, and a little footrest, and then there is a balcony, which I haven't been down on yet. We'll have a look. And you can see, there's a decent view from the balcony. Not on the water side, unfortunately. Water's on the other side of the building, but we've got a view, a decent view. And it looks like down there, there's a little bit of a seating area. You can see there's some chairs. And then there's a big flat cement area over there. I'm not sure what they use that for. And then you got the driveway down there, and then just parking over here to the left down underneath. That's where we're parked. If I come back in, shut that door because it's fairly warm here today. Yeah, so really it's just this one room and then the bathroom. There is a little area here where you've got all your snacks. You got an espresso machine. Down below there's a little mini bar with some alcohol, some beers and stuff in there. In here, probably can't see it that well. Turn some lights on. There's a cupboard with a safe. Kylie's got some dresses and stuff hanging up. On the other side there's another one. I got a suit and a shirt. They've got some umbrellas, ironing board and iron. And then if I turn around behind us, we've got the bathroom. I do that every time. Bathroom here. You can see it is actually quite a massive shower. Just this thing here. Nothing here to cover all this area. Just open. But definitely a big shower. Got the vanity here. A mirror. Another little mirror up there, which is weird. Maybe that's one of those zoom mirrors. You can turn it, I'm not sure. Or for someone super tall, that's quite weird. Basic toilet here in the same room. It's all in one area. A rack to hang your towels. Racks on the little things on the back of the door to hang your towels. And that's it. And it looks like there's a little stool or something under there. Some cups where you can put your toothbrush and toothpaste. Another thing there. With some stuff, some soap. And is that hairdryer yours or theirs?
Mine.
Okay.
But there might be one in the cupboard.
Yeah. So how many nights are we here for? 3 nights. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. So it's Sunday night. We've been here for, what is it, 3 nights now? 2 nights. Friday night, Saturday night. The place looks good, but we probably wouldn't stay here again. A few different things. Obviously all the construction that's happening. We've got the work that's being done on the elevator. Elevators have been quite slow at times. The food situation hasn't been fast either. We got some room service, not last night. Last night. It was last night. It took a bit longer than what they said, about 15 minutes or so longer, 20 minutes longer than what they said. And tonight it's just been absolutely ridiculous. So we ordered, it's not even something that's that hard either. Like we ordered the nachos with chili con carne beef and a club sandwich. They said it would be 20 to 25 minutes. Waited 40 minutes. Called. He said it would be another 5 to 10 because they were busy. I'm like, okay, if you're busy, tell me the real time. Don't just make up a number. And it's been another hour since then. And I just went down to reception. And she's like, oh, what did you order? I'll follow it up with them. And then she just called me back in the room and said, oh, I've fast-tracked it, so you'll be next and coming up next. So they haven't even started making it. We've been waiting over 2 hours for room service. She offered me a drink, but, you know, we've been waiting 2 hours for our food. I don't want a drink. I want my food. And I just noticed also that they hadn't, the body wash in the shower, they haven't actually given us a second bottle the whole day since we've been in yet, any days. So we've had this one little bottle the whole time. I've just been using it a bit conservative because I noticed on day 2 that they didn't bring a new one. Normally, even if the other one's still there, normally they just pop another one there for you. But it's pretty much empty now. And we check out tomorrow. And, so in the morning you might not have enough to body wash for both of us to have a shower. So that's pretty poor when the price of the room is almost $200 a night. What else have I noticed? Oh, like the curtains. The blockout curtains are actually broken on each side. It's like someone's kind of pulled on them rather than pulling them across. There is a gap on each side. I also noticed that they don't actually keep out the light very good at all. So, and it gets bright quite early here, at about maybe like 5 in the morning. It's already totally bright. I've been waking up around that time every day just because there's so much light coming in. So that's a negative. The service elevator hasn't really been an issue. I haven't really heard much noise from that. Obviously, there's a lot of work going on the floor that we're on in one of the rooms, but it seems like they've almost finished that up now. It seems to have kind of slowed down today, and again, no noise from that. But yeah, just a few little things like that. Probably the main things. But yeah, I don't know if we'd stay here again given all that. I guess they do need to do works, at certain times. But it's the works. It's not getting the stuff replaced, the blinds, the food, just a few different things that are all adding up to be like, okay, I probably wouldn't stay here again, especially for the price. I mean, when you're paying almost $200 a night, obviously I got it slightly cheaper using the Expedia points, but they're points that I've earned by spending money. So really, the room is $196 a night. If you didn't have Expedia points, that's what you would be paying. So the service that we're receiving with all the little issues, I don't really think warrants $196 a night. So for that reason, I probably wouldn't stay here again. If there's anything else I can think of, I'll let you know. Oh, and we've had the fire brigade here twice tonight. Once earlier and once just about 10 minutes ago. So I'm not sure what's going on there. The first time they were probably here for a good 10, 15 minutes. And then the second time just then they were only here for, I don't know, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe. 2 full fire trucks, sirens on, are here. I don't know whether there's some type of gas thing, whether something's been set off or an alarm or something, a fire door. I don't know. They haven't said anything to us. There's been no, like, obviously the sprinklers and sirens and that haven't gone off, so we don't know what's happening. A few people are out in the balconies. All the hotels and stuff across from us, they're all out on their balconies looking down at our hotel to see what was going on. So there was that as well. I mean, that's not a major thing. Obviously, that can happen anywhere. I just thought I'd mention that. It's been an interesting night, sitting here waiting for food, and there's fire trucks going on and all different types of stuff. But overall, we've had a really good stay on our trip, like apart from the actual hotel itself. Like our event last night was really awesome. We went for the brunch this morning. We had the cafe on the Friday night. We met some really cool people. Had a few drinks. We had some good laughs. Caught up with people that we know from back home. We've met new people. We went to Burleigh Heads today, and we saw the King of the Hill billy cart race, which was quite cool. So I'll have a video coming out with some footage of that as well. Our friends, they had their parents staying at a hotel there to look after the baby while they were at the gala last night with us. So they had a really nice apartment there looking over the Burleigh Heads Beach water. So we went down there today. We check out tomorrow morning, head down to Currumbin Waters. But yeah, just thought I'd give a little update, add on to the initial footage and talk that I've done when I come into the room. Obviously, after you've stayed here and spent a couple of nights and days, you get a better feel for things that are good, things that aren't so good. The bed itself, quite comfortable. It's a large bed. It's quite soft. It's nice. The pillows, they've got 2 different types of pillows. They're both really good. The room's still quite a nice size. That hasn't been any issues there. The fridge is quite small, especially they're mini bar fridges, so they basically fill it with their stuff they want you to buy. No real room for you to put your own stuff in. I guess if you're going to be doing that and staying for a longer period, you'd probably be looking to get a serviced apartment or something like that. No kitchen or kitchenette, obviously, as I went through in the beginning, but the room that they were working on our floor did have a kitchenette, so it's possible that they're doing some upgrades, maybe adding some additional rooms, or it may just be that's a different room than the one that we ordered. So, we just had a knock at the door. Our food has finally arrived. I don't even know how long it's been, because when you first order something, you don't always specifically look at the clock. Guy says 20 to 25 minutes, like, oh yeah, okay, 20, 25 minutes. But it's definitely been at least 2 hours. The food's finally arrived, and we can have a look at the food now. Let me just turn the camera around. Here we go. The most well-cooked and prepared nachos chili con carne in all of Gold Coast. And together with the... God. Together with the club sandwich and chips. At least it's hot. I've just tried a chip. It is warm. Imagine that. 2.5 hours, 2 hours, and it comes out and it's cold. That would be shit. To be fair, someone stuffed up somewhere. The guy that comes to the door was really apologetic. Let's turn the camera around. He was really apologetic and said, oh, I'm so sorry. Of course, this is going to be free, so I think they're not going to make us pay for it, but we'll find that out when we check out, I guess. But our food's here at least. We're hungry, so we can eat. And yeah, obviously we'll check out in the morning. But yeah, I'll sign off for the night and eat this food. Cheers.